Understanding the consonant sounds.
B, V, W, L, and R.
Number 1.
Understanding B versus V.
For V, the upper teeth touch the lower lip. For B, both lips touch and fully closed so that no air escapes. Examine the illustrations below to see the difference.
Word contrasts for practice.
Vest, best. Very, berry. Vow, bow.
Vet, bet, curve, curb, vote, boat.
Word pairs and sentences.
That's a very good berry.
That's the best vest.
Can you vote on a boat?
Park next to the curb on the curve.
I bet he's a vet.
Practiced sentences.
Beverly is very busy developing her new business.
Vince loves basketball and baseball.
Ben drove to Las Vegas in his black Volvo.
I believe they've been to Virginia before.
Did Vivian have a birthday in November?
They've never been able to prove it, have they?
Cucumber and broccoli are Ben's favorite vegetables.
Gabriel was overwhelmed when he won the Nobel Prize for the novel.
Number 2.
Understanding V versus W.
Note the different lip positions in the illustrations below as you work through the following exercises. Do not confuse W with V.
Word contrasts for practice.
Vine, wine, vow, wow, vet, wet.
Vest, west. Verse, worse. Veal, wheel.
Word pairs for practice.
Every week. Very well. Wise investment. Weigh the vegetables. West Virginia.
Wonderful voice. White van. Valuable watch. Wear the vest. Weird video.
Practiced sentences.
Victor's wife Vicky was very wise.
It was very warm all week.
Don't wear your valuable watch this weekend.
When will Vic weigh the vegetables?
Were you involved in Vivian's wedding plans?
Will we view the video on Wednesday?
Number 3.
Understanding L versus R. Warning. Common mistake.
If your tongue is not touching the right place, your L will sound like an R. For example, the word wall might sound like war. To correctly pronounce the L, make sure that the tip of your tongue is in the front, near the upper front teeth when it touches the top of your mouth. If the tip of your tongue is pulled farther back in the mouth, it might sound like an R instead. Use a mirror to see the position of your tongue for the L sound.
L and R in the final position.
Pay attention to the position of your tongue as you practice these two final sounds.
Word pairs for practice.
Feel, fear, deal, dear, stole, store, mole, more.
Bowl, bore, tile, tire, while, wire, file, fire.
Consonants plus R and L.
When the R or L sound comes after a consonant, make sure that it is strong enough to be clearly heard. Fully pronounce the first consonant before you begin the R or the L, otherwise, the words fright and flight will end up sounding like fight.
Word contrasts for practice.
Fame, frame, flame, bead, breed, bleed, gas, grass, glass, fee, free, flee, fight, fright, flight, pay, pray, play.
Practiced sentences.
It's always pleasurable to travel first class.
He was clearly surprised about the promotion.
The president flies in his private airplane.
The training program will take place early in the spring.
I plan to regularly practice playing the flute.
Everyone went to Brenda's surprise party.
I traveled to Britain last spring.
I frequently fly to Florida to visit my friend.
Clara looked truly lovely in her blue blouse.
Brian is fluent in French.
Practice dialogues.
Laura has curly brown hair.
However, her brother Carl has straight blonde hair.
What is that lawyer's overall priority?
Probably to win every trial.
I am gradually learning to pronounce all the vocabulary correctly.
Really, it's truly wonderful to hear that.
I heard he speaks several languages fluently.
Yes, he speaks French, English, and Italian fluently.
Have you heard the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Yes, she was a poor girl who rarely felt pretty.
Central Park is a great place for rollerblading.
And it's only several minutes from her large apartment.
He's an incredibly talented flute player.
He also regularly plays the clarinet.
Poems for practice.
Alchemy. I lift my heart as spring lifts up a yellow daisy to the rain. My heart will be a lovely cup, although it holds but pain. For I shall learn from flower and leaf that color every drop they hold, to change the lifeless wine of grief to living gold. Sarah Teasdale. Barter. Life has loveliness to sell, all beautiful and splendid things. Blue waves whitened on a cliff, soaring fire that sways and sings. And the children's faces looking up, holding wonder like a cup. Life has loveliness to sell, music like a curve of gold. Scent of pine trees in the rain, eyes that love you, arms that hold. And for your spirit still delight, holy thoughts that star the night. Spend all you have for loveliness. Buy it and never count the cost. For one white singing hour of peace, count many a year of strife well lost. And for a breath of ecstasy, give all you have been or could be. Sarah Teasdale.